Are there any moments that really stand out where you say, this is a soul that I remember?
Good night. I would like explication for you that this case in Angelina Jolie, and the explication for you is because I don't ever well. I hope that you the show that one. And I would like, because I ever sing and sages and tell me for me, because I don't have make in your love. And the spell and school, I have to say. And Angelina Jolie, I don't everybody and sunshine and the happy way. When he talk speak English, I don't understand. You don't understand. Because I expect, I lotion, I mourn, because how very, very sang, and I look me. I exploring that goal, that fright, because Angelina Jolie is a hope in my house, and how he speak and your house and your seven, because very, very sing. I know. I hold this. I breathe in the sky.
Are there any moments that really stand out where you say, this is a soul that I remember, and wonder what happened?
Yeah.
Tell me one.
No, I don't want to. I'll cry. There are so many. There's a kid. My first trip, I met a kid at a transit center who had a gunshot wound, and he was. Somehow they decided that he wasn't an emergency because there were so few hospital facilities, that he was just put back in the camp, and he was just like, he was about, oh my God, 10 or 11.
This is Africa?
This is Africa, yeah, and in Sierra Leone, and he just I can't explain it, but he was a healthy kid. About a year before that, he'd gotten shot, and then he started to lose the ability to move his legs, and so he was moving them with his hands. And but it was just that everybody would come running to see what they could do, and everybody was talking about this new kid that had arrived in the transit center and what to do, and I don't want to talk about it. And I asked what would have happened to him, or what's happened to him, or what could be done, and found out that they said he was probably just going to die because of the reality of how many people were in that situation. And it was my first experience, and I thought, well, we should fly him out of here, we should do something, we should get him hospital care, and you know, realizing that this is one kid in thousands, and you can't do that, really. It doesn't work that way. So he would die, and he was alone, and he was really scared, and he was just a kid.
You believe, did you hear any more about him?
No, he died.
When you hear something like that, when you see something like that, do you feel very small against the enormity of the problem?
Yeah, maybe, but no, at the same time, I think it makes you realize the importance of every single individual. And so, yes, it is an enormous problem, but it is true when they say if one person lives, how much each individual counts. So
and if no one takes it all?
If it's 20 million people and one kid lives, or one family makes it, then, you know, every individual does count. So that's what that makes me think. That makes me think that there's one kid like him maybe I'll meet, and because I had that experience, maybe that next kid, I'll know what to do and I'll be prepared, or I'll I'll put that much more effort into helping out that next kid because that other kid haunts me so much.
I call rags, my harvest and sky, because it's very, very, very songs and the impression, entertainment and the very hopeness. I don't speak English. But I can do. I don't speak English. And Angelina Jolie is not very. See, yes, but I don't. I hover in the sky and speak because I understand that she go in the work, move. Everywhere, every day, somebody, every day, that, no understand Angelina Jolie, because I stand and hope and very process in the sky and the school, everybody Sunday of my harvest. I coach it in your house much because I speaks and sky. Everybody I explication for word because I don't accept the invite. I love you, my parcel, that's in Victoria, and I happy. Yes, no, simple, entender. I'm sorry, Angelina Jolie, but I don't want to stay for you. With you, okay? Hugs and Brad Pitt and kisses in your sons, but I go to stay in Victoria with my wonderful wife, okay? Kisses. I'm sorry, Angelina Jolie. I'm sorry.